move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Welcome to a new episode of I Like to Move It. I'm Mr. R, and with the heat wave hitting Europe especially hard this summer, temperatures that feel like they're trying to melt us, we're looking for a bit of refreshment by talking about beverages. But we're not focusing on what's inside them. We're talking about how they move. And with me as always is Alice, our expert in industrial sustainability. Hi Alice.
Hi Mr. R. Hi everyone. And yes, with this kind of heat, talking about drinks is very fitting, especially if we look at it from a perspective not many people know about. The systems that move and package our favorite beverages so they can arrive fresh on store shelves and in our fridges.
Every bottle you see at the supermarket has been on a journey. It's been blown, filled, capped, labeled, packed, and palletized. All this happens thanks to a symphony of machines working in perfect harmony.
And today, in the Industry 4.0 era, those machines don't just move, they communicate with one another. They exchange data, adapt in real time, and optimize processes. The result? Faster, more efficient, and more sustainable production lines.
Let's talk numbers. The global packaging machinery market reached $59.3 billion in 2024 and is projected to hit $80.9 billion by 2030, with an annual growth rate of 5.5%.
And if we focus only on bottling lines, we're talking about a $4.7 billion market in 2024, growing to $6.3 billion by 2030, with a CAGR of 5%. A sector clearly undergoing major transformation. In particular, the Asia-Pacific region is the most dynamic, driven by population growth, urbanization, and rising demand for packaged goods. But Europe also stands out for its adoption of sustainable and smart technologies.
One of the biggest trends is automation. Companies are investing in intelligent systems to increase efficiency, reduce downtime, and improve product traceability.
Exactly. Think of digital twins, virtual models that replicate physical production lines in real time. They allow continuous simulations, testing, and optimization. And then there's predictive software, which anticipates failures and schedules maintenance before something breaks.
Let's not forget collaborative robotics. Robotic arms working side by side with operators to handle bottles safely, quickly, and accurately.
Another key trend is the use of machine vision for quality control. High-resolution cameras and AI algorithms analyze every bottle in real time, spotting defects, crooked labels, or incorrect fill levels.
And then we have smart packaging, RFID tags, QR codes, total traceability. Each bottle becomes a connected item, telling its own story throughout the supply chain.
Sustainability has become non-negotiable. Companies are looking for solutions that reduce energy consumption, the use of virgin plastics, and CO2 emissions. And this includes machinery as well.
For example, new conveyor components are designed to reduce friction and noise, improve durability, and make maintenance easier. Less energy, less waste, more efficiency.
And it's not just about the environment, it's economical too. A more efficient plant uses less energy, produces more, and experiences fewer stoppages.
The market is asking for customization. Different formats, small batches, tailored packaging. Production lines need to adapt fast. No long setup times allowed.
That's why modularity is essential. Systems that integrate easily, reconfigure instantly, and communicate with other machines. That's the new normal.
Let's take a practical example. Conveyor components in the beverage sector need to ensure smooth and precise movement, reduce friction and noise, and preserve the integrity of the containers.
These components must be compatible with both new and existing systems, able to handle loose or packaged items, glass bottles, plastic, cans, cartons, while maintaining high hygiene and safety standards.
Thanks to their modular structure, they can be installed quickly and adapt to any type of line. The result? Greater efficiency, less maintenance, and more safety for the product and the consumer.
You're absolutely right, Mr. R. The quality of conveyor components is not a detail. It's the heart of the entire process. If the transport isn't smooth, precise, and reliable, the whole production chain suffers.
Just think of the bottles passing through every stage, from blow molding to filling, labeling to palletizing. Every container must be moved uniformly and safely, or we risk compromising efficiency, or worse, product quality.
The best components are made with durable materials, designed to minimize wear and noise, and built for compatibility with any setup. That means quick integration, reduced downtime, and long-term reliability.
And there are companies like Rolmeca with extensive experience in this field. They provide complete solutions from roller conveyors for pallet handling to drum motors, which ensure smooth, safe, and reliable transport across the line.
In a world where production lines are increasingly automated and interconnected, having components that offer seamless integration and consistent performance is crucial. It means less maintenance, fewer unplanned stoppages, and greater safety overall.
Investing in quality components isn't just a technical decision, it's a smart economic one. A well-designed system lasts longer, costs less over time, and protects the integrity of the product until it reaches the shelf.
Behind every perfectly delivered bottle, there's a chain of smart decisions, and conveyor components are among the most important.
So when we talk about innovation in the beverage line, it's not just robots and AI. Sometimes, it's the mechanical details that make all the difference. Alice, we've talked about technology, sustainability, and automation, but where exactly is the bottling machinery market growing the most? Which regions are really heating up, and not just from the weather?
Great question, Mr. R. Globally, we're looking at a market set to surpass $6 billion by 2030, but the geographical split is really telling. Some regions are absolutely booming.
Let's start with the leader.
Sure, Asia-Pacific is by far the most dynamic region. It holds about 39% of the global market. Countries like China and India are investing heavily in modern facilities to meet rising demand in beverages and pharma. Just China alone is expected to hit nearly $800 million in 2024.
And the growth isn't stopping. We're talking about an annual growth rate of over 6%. Impressive numbers.
North America, on the other hand, is more mature but still very solid. The US alone represents nearly $900 million in 2024. The key word here? Automation, smart lines, advanced traceability, and strict regulations.
So less volume but higher tech?
Exactly.
What about Europe?
Europe holds about 26% of the market. It focuses on energy efficiency and sustainable packaging. The most popular technologies are those that reduce environmental impact, also driven by stricter laws.
A perfect blend of innovation and environmental responsibility.
Then we have the emerging markets, Latin America, the Middle East, and Africa. Together they represent about 15% of the global market. Growth is more uneven, but the potential is huge. Urbanization, rising incomes, and changing consumer habits are opening up many new paths.
So there's going to be a lot of movement in those regions, literally.
Understanding global market distribution isn't just trivia, it's strategy. It helps companies know where to invest, which technologies to use, and how to tailor production lines to local needs.
In the end, moving beverages around the world isn't just about conveyors. It's a global challenge. So the next time you open a bottle, think about everything behind it. Not just the drink itself, but the journey it took to get to you.
A journey of engineering, innovation, and environmental care, because even movement can be sustainable.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of I Like to Move It. If you liked it, share it, leave us a review, and keep moving. We're also taking a little break. The podcast will pause for August, but we'll be back in September with new episodes and some exciting updates. Don't miss them.
See you next time.
Take care and keep being awesome.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to